Y'all, we got a color correction on our hands. So y'all see them 3 colors that we just got to work with? We got to work with her natural, the orange band that's going on, and this blonde. And this color correction I am doing for her wedding. Like, it has to look so good because her wedding was the week of. So I'm basically alternating each foil. So one foil, I am taking a little bit of the root color and bringing it down, but also balayaging it a little bit so it can still have that brightness. One foil is just balayage. And then the last foil, I am doing just like the dimension color, which is her natural blonde. Now, I had to do 2 different, like a root color, because I had to cover up her grays as well. So I had to do like her gray coverage formula. And then on top of that, I had to do like a formula for the blonde pieces that I'm currently covering. So I had to put like in like a little bit of a filler color in the formula, just a little bit, so that the 2 browns, because it's technically 2 browns that I'm putting on, can look as cohesive as possible so that it doesn't look muddy. Does that make sense? Because sometimes when you are covering blonde pieces, it can turn out muddy if you don't do it right. Does that make sense? So in the beginning of the video, I started doing her root color first, and then I went in with like the foils, with like the 3 alternations that I'm doing with. I'm basically just alternating so that it can be as much dimension and like the colors can flow together cohesively, because we're working with a lot right now, because we got to cover her grays. 1, that's step 1. That's really what matters. 2, we got to get rid of that orange band that she had, and to blend that orange band and her natural color together to make sure they're cohesive, right? Then we have to add dimension into all the blonde pieces, because she didn't have dimension at all. She didn't want to be all blonde. She wanted to be a dimensional blonde. Does that make sense? She didn't want mainly all of her ends just blonde. She wanted some dimension in there, so we had to add all of that back. That's why my girl looked like she can call up to the aliens right now, is because like we got a lot of things going on. As you can see right here, she wanted a money piece. We had to add that in there as well. We're doing a lot. This service, I think, took me 4 hours. With like foiling, toning. I think we also did like a trim this day too. Like, your girl was working with a lot, but wait till the end, because the end, y'all gonna see I ate this shit the fuck up. A little bit of backstory on this client. So this client right here, she is my old French teacher. Now, she was my old French teacher in middle school, and honestly, it was literally fate. So when I went to college school, I seen her name on my books, and I'm like, this can't be my old French teacher. Like, what are the odds? Like, she don't even know I'm here, because we were not friends on Facebook. We're not friends on social media or anything. So there was no way that she would know that I currently go to the school. And then when I went down the stairs and went to go get her, I'm like, oh, holy shit, like, this is her. So we went up, we caught up a little bit, and yeah, she's been supporting me in my hair journey ever since. So thank you, Kelsey, for supporting me in my dream and supporting that insecure little girl that was in the 7th and 8th grade, because without you, your girl probably wouldn't be this far. Like, I wouldn't have kept pushing as hard as I would have if it wasn't for you, because even when she stopped working at my middle school, this girl continued to email me to make sure I was straight. So thank you, Kelsey, for that, because I don't know what other teacher would take the time out the day, even though, like, knowing the story now about what happened with that middle school, you didn't have to do that. You could have just cut ties and moved on, but you saw something in me that I couldn't at the time, and I really appreciate that. Sometimes you need somebody that believes in you and see your potential before you do. And Kelsey was that for me at that time. I didn't see my potential back then, but your girl can see it now. So thank you, Kelsey. I appreciate you, girl, and congratulations on getting married. And yeah, y'all, I'm not about to cry during this. So girl, you get the point. Now you see how I fixed her hair, you know what I'm saying? We added more dimension, we got that back, and like the browns are all cohesive, and it all looks like this grew out of her scalp. That's the look that we were going for, because my girl was dealing with 3 different tones in her head. Y'all remember from the beginning, all you gotta do is rewind really quick. Your girl did that, and I got her super ashy because one thing about Kelsey, my girl likes to be a ashy blonde. She don't want no warmth in there, period. So y'all see it. Look at that shit. I did that. My girl loved it. You see her playing in her shit? Because she was shocked that I was able to do this makeover today. Shit, I was shocked too, damn it. Y'all, I outdid myself with this one. Like, this is one of my top 5 color corrections that I've ever done. I ate this. Like, look how good all of these colors are blending. Like, look how bright her blonde is. And this is my girl from her wedding. Yeah,